Okay, let me start with the Anaconda Navigator. And remember one thing, every Sunday, I will go with one workshop. There are multiple kind of topics I'm going to be taking in workshop. Please follow the workshop. That workshop will be on YouTube Live. Every Sunday, I will provide one workshop. It will be something like a 2.5 hours to 3 hours every Sunday. It may be the you done topic or new topic, whatever it may be. That workshop will be for 3 hours. You have to follow the every Sunday's workshop. Okay. So you please attend live for workshop. Every Sunday workshop will be there. And every Saturday examination will be there. Every Saturday examination. Whatever the topics we covered in this particular week, Monday to Friday, on those particular topics, every Saturday we will be having the simple examination, small examination. Okay, so I just want to check how you people are practicing. I just want to check how you people are working with the editors and how you are writing the codes. On those particular topics also, I will provide some interview questions. Every weekend, I will provide some interview questions. Every weekend, one workshop. Every weekend, we have the examination. That is a learning path, learning way. Okay. I hope everybody having laptops. So you please install today only Anaconda Navigator. After installing the Anaconda Navigator, try to execute all the source codes. Okay, I will try to provide the notes by end of the today only, today itself. Today by night, I will give you the notes, whatever the topics we covered so far for Python, right? Python is very easy, simple. The only thing is you need to understand the syntax. If you understand syntax, Python is simple. If you know Python very well, then you can able to easily understand Python libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, all these things. Then data analytics is very simple. Data science also very simple. So the world trending one technology is data science and artificial intelligence nowadays. Everybody looking into that. So let us start with Anaconda Navigator. The instance of Anaconda Navigator is already running. Okay, let me start it. And open Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook we have to start with. One thing I want to do. So in the previous class, in Python folder, I created a file. What is the last class? 19 by 4, right? 19. 19. 20. Yeah, 19. So I just want to copy the file. And paste here. This is a paste. Okay, let me rename it. by 22 by 4. Today date is 22 by 4. Okay, let me open 22 by 4. Launch Jupyter Notebook. Let me go to the desktop, OneDrive, desktop, Python 22 by 4. Let me launch it. I just copied a previous session. in this previous session only, I want to continue the today's class, today's topics. And what are the topics we covered so far? I want to give you one clear picture. What are the topics we covered so far? Based on that, I will give you one more backup session for you new people. Okay, so you be available afternoon time. I will take a backup session for that. And so far we done with what is Python and why Python, and where we can use Python, in IT industry. And after that, how to create how to work with Python, how to install Python, Then one more thing, what are the different kind of editors? What are the different kind of editors for Python? And one more thing, how to create variables, and what are the different kind of data types which are available in Python? And after that, we done with the print function. So what are the different ways to work with the print function and how to write print function? What are the different ways to work with the print function? And one more thing is print formatting process. Print formatting process. And what we done with the type function. And we done with the type conversions. We done with the type conversions. And we done with the input function, how to work with the input function. And we done with the indentation. So these are the topics we covered so far. What is Python? Basically, Python is most popular language, most popular programming language, and Python is general purpose programming language. It means Python is used for multiple kind of applications development. Python is used for data science. Python is used for machine learning. Python is used for data science. Python is used for web development, artificial intelligence, IoT application development, blockchain application development, and 2D, 3D applications, desktop application creation, mobile application creation, data analytics. So front end only HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React. Backend Python will be used. And Python is interpreted and object oriented. Python is interpreted at the same time Python is object oriented. And one more thing is Python is vast and Python is open source. You can freely download Python and you can download all the libraries for Python free of cost. No need to pay for Python. And one more thing, Python is having huge community. A lot of people are actually posting the Python source codes, and a lot of people are posting Python libraries and all, and we can utilize Python, and you can create your own library and you can able to post for Python. And Python documentation is very simple. You can directly go to the www.python.org and where you can read Python completely. So that is basically why Python. And come to the one more thing, how to install Python. Installing Python is very simple. You can directly go to www.python.org and set your operating system. Based on your operating system, you select your Python and download it. After downloading the exe file, just click on double click, 2 times click, automatically Python is going to be installing for you. The next topic is what are the different kind of editors will be used for Python. There are multiple kind of editors you can use for Python. So what are the different kind of editors? For Python? So you can write your source code with Notepad. You can write your source code with Notepad++, and you can use PyCharm. and you can use Anaconda Navigator. Anaconda Navigator. So in Anaconda Navigator, there are multiple things. One is a Jupyter, one is a Jupyter, one is a Spider. So wherever you want, you can go and do Python code. Okay, there are multiple editors which are going to be supporting with. You can go with the Sublime Text, you can go with the Atom, you can go with the brackets, you can go with the VS, Visual Studio. So wherever you want, you can do Python code practice. And one more is VS Code. VS Code also supports Python. And come to variables. Variable is simple. Variable is a storage container where you can able to store the data. Variable is the storage container where you can able to store the data, and variable can able to store any kind of data. Variable can store integer kind of data. Variable can store a string kind of data. Variable can able to store list kind of data. Variable can able to store tuple kind of data. Variable can store dictionary kind of data. Variable can store set kind of data. Variable can store Boolean kind of data. Any kind of data variable can store. And come to the data types. There are multiple kind of data types which are going to be available in Python. So one is a numeric type. In numeric, we will be having the integers. We will be having the floating types and complex types. And one more thing, string we will be having. There are multiple types you can write the string. You can use single quotes. You can use double quotes. You can use triple single quotes. You can use triple double quotes, all these things for variables. And there is a list kind of data. You can go with the list kind of item. You can post a similar kind of data inside the list. You can post multiple kinds of data inside the list, all these things. And one more thing is tuple. Tuple is one data type, and set is one data type. At the same time, dictionary is one kind of data type. Frozen set is one kind of data type. Boolean is one kind of data type. Inside the Boolean, you will be having true, false. You will go with the true, or you can go with the false also. And come to the print formatting process. Print formatting means whatever the variables we have, whatever the data we have. So that particular data we need to print into the formatting process. For example, I want to print multiple things. I want to print the name, age, and marks. I want to print product name, product price, product quantity. Whatever you want, you can do print with the single line or multiple lines also. And 1 second, guys. Okay, so there are multiple kind of print formatting we will be having, and one more is the type function. Type function is going to be specifying what is the data type of that particular variable you can able to see, and type conversions also we done, and input, how to work with the input function. Whatever the value you want, you can enter into the input. Input always capture your value, and it will print immediately for you. And we already done these topics with the last workshop, whatever the workshop I given. So in that workshop, these topics we already have. So one more time, you watch that particular video. I already posted in the YouTube. So I will share the YouTube link for you if you want. You can just write down the notes for all these topics. Okay. After that, today we will discuss about one more topic called operators. Operators in Python. What are the different kind of operators you can work with the Python? So first one is Arthematic-Operators. The one more thing is logical operators. Logical operators. And one more thing is special operators. Python have some kind of special operators. And one more thing is increment decrement operators. And one more thing is comparison operators. Comparison operators. And one more thing is assignment operator. Assignment operator. Okay, so we will be having these kind of operators available in Python. So we will see one by one. First, we will go through the arithmetic operators. How we can work with arithmetic operators. We will go through the arithmetic operators first. Arithmetic operators are what? Plus, minus, star, divided by, double slash, at the same time, double star, all these things, and percentile. These are the arithmetic operators we will be having. These are the arithmetic operators we will be having. So let me go for the plus symbol. What about the plus symbol? Plus symbol for addition. What about the second one? Minus symbol. Minus symbol for subtraction. And one more thing for multiplication. Multiplication. And one more thing is division. And one more thing is floor division. Floor division. So I will tell you what about the floor division at all. And come to the one more thing, percentile. Percentile for modulus or modulo value. Modulus something like a remainder value you can able to get it. And one more thing is you can able to visible this. Aisha, can you see my screen? Aisha, can you see my screen? And one more thing is opponent. Opponent operator. Double star is something like opponent operator. For example, what is this opponent operator is 2 double star 2. What is 2 double star 2? 2 square. 2 double star 2 is 2 square. Output is 4. What is 3 double star 2? 3 square. What is the 3 square now? 9. You know. Not 3 into 2. 3 into 2 is 6. 3 to the power of 2 is 9. 3 into 3. 3 to the power of 2 means 3 into 3. 3 to the power of 3 means 3 into 3 into 3. That is 27. So in that way, we have to work with the arithmetic operators. Let me try to work out with arithmetic operators with the program. Okay, let's go with addition program first. Addition, let me go with addition 2 plus 3. What is the output of 2 plus 3? When I say 2 plus 3, shift enter. For each and every cell execution, for each and every row execution, I want to go with the shift enter in the shortcut. Or you can write like this, go with the execute. Click on the arrow button here. Whatever the arrow button here available, that is a play button or run the cell. Or shortcut is shift enter. Select the cell and shift enter. Now, what is the 2 plus 3 plus 5? 2 plus 3 plus 5. Immediately I got out. Immediately I got a output. Okay, so 23 plus 45. 123 plus 456. Big number. Big number. We don't care about it. Big number, we don't care about it. So I'm taking a very big number. We don't care about it. So it is giving immediate output. So plus is working as arithmetic operator when we are working with the. Okay, now I'm telling one thing. Plus is working as arithmetic operator. Plus is working as arithmetic operator when we work or when we are working with the numeric values. When we are working with the numeric values. When we are working with the numeric values, then only plus is working as arithmetic operator. Getting my point? When we are working with the numeric values, what are the numeric values? It may be integer, it may be a float. It may be an integer, it may be a float. If you are working with the integers or it may be a floating value, that should be something like it may be an integer, it may be a float, then only plus is working as an arithmetic operator. So let us go with the integer and float. 23 plus 23.67. What is the output now? You may guess. Okay, 1.5 plus 5.6. You may guess. So both numbers should be integers. Sorry, both numbers should be numeric types. In numeric, we will be having two things. One is integer, one is a float. Iste integer ఇవ్వండి రెండు లేకపోతే ఒకటి integer ఒకటి float ఇవ్వండి. Either you can go with the float plus float. That is also working fine. So now I am trying with float plus float, giving output. Integer plus float, giving output. Integer plus integer, giving output. Then if I say Srinu plus 10, then what? It is working as an arithmetic operator, or addition is not possible, or concatenation is not possible. You are working now string plus this time I am working with string with integer. Okay, so what is this issue? Some issue got, interpreter got issue. This cell can only concatenate strings. Can only concatenate strings. Okay, let me go with the 10. 10 is a now string plus 10. String plus string concatenation is happening. This time it is not working as arithmetic operator. This time it is not working as arithmetic operator. Why? Because of we are working with string plus string. This is now string plus string. Output is string only. What is output now? 10 10 in single quotes. 10 10 in single quotes. 10 10 in single quotes. That is concatenating. Concatenating just like assigning. Concatenation is something like assigning. It is not working as an arithmetic operator. So plus is have two forms. Plus is working as arithmetic operator. Plus is working as concatenation operator. When plus is working as arithmetic operator, plus is working as arithmetic operator, when those operands are integers or floats. Those operands are integers or floats. When one operand is string, one operand, at least one operand is string, automatically the total output is different. It is going with concatenation. It is going with concatenation. So one important thing we should understand, one note point we should understand. What is the note here? Both operands as numeric values, then only plus working as arithmetic operator, then working as arithmetic operator. Both operands. What is operate? What is operand? So 10 plus 20. So here tell me, what is the operator? What is the operand? This is the statement. This is a basically statement, complete statement. In this particular statement, let me give 550 also. This is the complete statement. In this statement, what is the operator and what are the operands?
Plus is operator.
10, 20, 50 are called operands. And plus as operators. Plus as operators. And 10, 20, 50 are called operands, not operators. Operator is a symbol. Operator is a symbol. Let me write one point. Operator is a symbol. Is a symbol. Operand as a value. Operand is a value. Okay. Remember these points. Remember these points, madam.
Yes, sir.
Remember these points.
Yes, sir.
10, 20, 50 are called operands. Plus and plus, this plus, 2 times plus is there here. And plus and plus as operators. Operator is a symbol. Operand is a value. Am I clear? Am I clear with the plus?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me go with the subtraction. 20 minus 10. What is the output now? Okay, 30 plus 40 minus 50. What is the output now?
20.
30 plus 40, 70. It is actually 70 minus 50. It is actually 70. First plus is working. Minus 50. Then finally output is 20. So we should understand a basic programming. This is basic programming. Common fundamentals. Common fundamentals we are trying to understand. Okay, now let me go. 10 minus 20 or 10 minus 5 plus 67. How this is working? Or plus 6. How this is working? How this is working? First of all, 10 minus 5. What is the 10 minus 5? 5. 5 plus
5.
6. What is the 5 plus 6?
11.
7. So this is the output actually coming out. This is the output coming out. This is a way of working process. Okay, now this is the subtraction. This is actually called subtraction. Minus for subtraction. Now let me go one more operator called multiplication. That is a star symbol. Star for multiplication. Multiplication. Okay, let me go for the multiplication. 2 into 3. 2 into 3. 6. 2 into 3 plus 4. 10. Okay. 4 plus 2 into 3. Now tell me. R2. Tell me. 8. How this is working as 8? First operator is working as, first operator is now multiplication. First multiplication is going on. So that is a kind of a BODMAS rule. BODMAS rule. BODMAS rule. You know BODMAS rule? The first preference for brackets. The second preference for opponents. The third preference for division. Next preference for multiplication. Next preference for addition. Next preference for subtraction. Okay, when you have the multiple operators in the same statement, when we have the multiple statements in the same line, when we have the multiple operators in the same statement, first preference go for brackets. First operation is performing on brackets. Second operation is performing on opponents. Next operator is performing on divisions. Next operator performing on multiplication. Next preference of operator is addition. The last preference is subtraction. So that is a kind of a BODMAS rule. You have to follow that. Okay, we're done with the multiplication. Now we're done with the division. Go with the division. So 12 by 4. What is output now? Okay. So 45 divided by 3. What is output now? 15. 34 divided by 5. What is output now? 6 points. Very clear. Very small things. Now let me go with the floor division. Floor division is only giving the floor values. Floor division is only giving the floor values. For example, the same thing I want to take. The same thing I want to take with the double slash. 6.8 will not come. Only 6 will come. 6.8 will not come. Only 6 will come. That is only floor value will come. Decimal values will not come. After the decimal, whatever the value we have, it will not take when we go with the floor division. Exact value it is actually taken. Nearby exact value floor division, that is double slash. Double slash is floor division. Only before the dot symbol, whatever the value is available, those particular values will come out. Am I clear? The next operator is modulus. Modulus is basically get a reminder value. Okay, so let me go with the 13 percentile 2. What is the 13 percentile 2? 1. 1 is the reminder. See how we can understand this one. 13 2. 2 how many times will go with in 13? 2 6 are 2 6 are 12. Then what is the reminder here? 1. So output is what? Output is what? 1. So you have to understand only the reminder value you can get when you give the percentile. Okay, now let me tell. 14 percentile 2. 14 percentile 5. Now reminder. 5 will go in 14 2 times. 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. Then 4 is a reminder. Reminder value I can able to see. That is actually called modulus operator. And there is a one more operator called opponent. What is this opponent? Opponent operator. What is this opponent operator? Opponent operator is 2 double star 3. 2 to the power of 3. 2 to the power of 3. It means 2 into 2 into 2. So it is something like 2 into 2 into, it is working like this. So what is that 2 to the power of 3? Something like this. 12 to the power of 2, 144. 12 to the power of 12, bigger number. No. 12 to the power of 12. It's a bigger number. 12 multiples, how many times 12 is multiplying? 12 times. Then this is a bigger number. And for example, I want to give the Srinu. Srinu, I want to print for 10 times. What is happening here? Srinu is a string now, or Python is a string now. So this Python space, you take a space also. And this Python is actually printing for 10 times. Can you see Python is iterating for 10 times? So here, this multiplication is working for strings also. String is iterating for you 10 times. Like this, you can able to work with. Like this, you can able to work with. This is a kind of arithmetic operators. What are the different kind of arithmetic operators we have? What are the different kind of arithmetic operators we have? Can you go and see? Can you go and see what are the different kind of arithmetic operators? Addition, plus addition, minus subtraction, star multiplication, slash division, double slash floor division, and percentile. Percentile is modulus. Modulus is giving you remainder value, and double star is opponent value. And one more thing is, yeah, double star is opponent. So we are trying to working with the multiple operators here. And finally, operators are actually following some BODMAS rules. What is the BODMAS rule here? Brackets will take a first preference. Opponents will take the second preference. Division will take a next preference. Then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. Even you are working with a bigger number. Suppose, for example, 1 plus 2 plus or into 2 plus 2. So how this will be work? First preference is bracket preference. First preference is bracket preference. So 1 plus 2 is what? 3. 2 plus 2? 4. Then 3 plus 4. What is the, sorry, 3 into 4. What is the 3 into 4 finally? What is the 3 into 4? 12. Output is 12. Output is 12. So you need to understand how this operator is working now. First brackets preference, then multiplication preference. Am I clear? So in this way, you have to try to understand. So Aisha,